3D Max from the Grinch acrylic nail art tutorial by Hotpinkzebrapolish.
Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you a 3D Max from the new Grinch movie. So this is just the classic smiling puppy dog that we all know and love, and my cat is named after who I don't know where she went. She's always lurking somewhere near me when I'm doing these intros. Usually she's grabbing my camera, the neck strap, and trying to pull the whole tripod down. That's generally what she's doing. So I don't know where she's lurking now. She's probably preparing to pounce at the camera or at us, something. So yeah, that's what your kitty does, doesn't it? Yeah, she tries to cause trouble. I know. So I hope you guys like this video as much as we do, and if you missed my other two Grinch videos from this year, I will put links to those in the description box below, so check those out, and don't forget to click subscribe to see all my future videos as well.
So to begin with, just like with my other two in this little series, I'm going to begin with a layer of a shimmery, sparkly white in the background, just so it's not so bright white and just looks a little bit softer. And then encase that with a layer of clear acrylic to make sure it is nice and strong and not going to break or do anything crazy like that. Then I'm going to be filing it into shape with my E-file, starting out with a pretty coarse bit to remove any bulk, and then switching to a finer bit to smooth out the entire thing and make sure it is nice and easy to work on top of. Then I'm mostly using brown and then what a color was called warm gold. I'm going to be using those two colors of acrylic. So starting with the brown color, which is a nice dark rich shade, I'm going to do the base layer of Max's face. So I added his forehead and then kind of jut the snout out to the side, bring that down, add his neck beneath that. So like I said, I use those two colors. The warm gold color isn't like your classic metallic gold or like a yellow gold. It's almost more like a coppery warm, very warm color. This is from Young Nails, I believe. They're warm gold. So that's the color that I was using there. And then I'm going to be taking more of that brown. I'm still just working with the brown as far as the nail goes. And I'm going to set a very wet bead on top of his forehead, and with the tip of my brush just sort of flick it up to create that funny little hairdo he has on the top of his head. Add his ear, just like so, hanging down. You pretty much just see the one ear. The other ear is hiding behind his head on the other side, so you don't necessarily need to worry about that. But then go ahead and there's that warm gold color, and add that as a layer to his nose. This is kind of where your highlighting goes, and add that to his face. So your Max dog has a couple different colors on him, as far as if you look at the one from the movie, kind of gradiates from different shades of brown, gives him a lot of character. So you gotta make sure that you do that here as well. Kind of carve away for his mouth and press your brush in for under where his eyes will go, just to kind of begin those shapes. And then I also, with red acrylic, I added his collar that he's wearing, and just like so. And then I filled in his nose with black acrylic, just like that, and his nice little snout. All of these little details on these characters are so incredible. As far as when I was watching this movie, I was like, wow, they really did a good job, I thought, with the animation. I personally, as far as the movie goes, I liked the previous two quite a bit better, but I was very impressed with the animation, and I love the way that they redesigned the Grinch to kind of modernize him. So just my little 2 cents on the movie, if anybody's curious. And then add his tongue with pink, his eyes with white, just 2 teeny tiny little beads of white acrylic for those. Fill those in like so. And then add a touch of metallic gold little rivets on his collar. So not too much there. And obviously if you want to skip that, that is kind of a extraneous detail that could be gotten rid of if that's just like one of those things you're like, I don't have time for that. That's fine. And then I also added his eyebrows with a little bit more of that darker brown color. Then I'm going to take acrylic paint and do all the finer details, starting out with the irises in his eyes with brown, and then I'm going to take some black paint and add some details around his mouth. So I'm going to start by giving him a nice big smile, filling in the rest of his mouth area with black to start with, outlining his tongue a little bit, and outlining here or there just to kind of brighten up all of the details and make sure that you can see everything easily. This is something that I mention in videos every once in a while, is that when you're doing nail art, in my mind, you want things to be vivid and easy to see, because people are seeing them in flashes and they're seeing them quickly when your hands are moving. If you talk with your hands like me, then your hands are always moving, so you really need to make sure things are vivid and visible. So then I'm going to take, and I also added some brown details, go more with black. I added little black outlines, kind of feathery outlines around his hair and his eyebrows, add outlines around his eyes, add his pupils. You want Max to look very happy, very, you know, he's the Grinch's little happy sidekick. So you need to make sure that he plays the part. Add his teeth with little dabs of white paint, just like so. Add highlights in his eyes with more of that white. a little highlight on his nose, make it look nice and shiny. Then apply some gel sealer over the background. And once you have that, go ahead and cure it and then apply some matte top coat over your Max. And that's it. Here are the other two designs that are in this series. We have the Grinch and Cindy Lou Who, and those have already been uploaded, so there will be links to those in the description box below. Please share any recreations with me on Facebook or Instagram. I'd love to see them, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!